Good afternoon, students. Ask others to join quickly. Bharat, let me know when to start.
Yes, ma'am.
Are they joining? Bharat? Well, I begin the class. Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So today's topic is active and passive voice. Okay. So are you ready? Write the topic. Write today's date.
Ma'am.
Okay. Can someone tell me what is active voice? Without looking at Google, without looking anywhere around, just what you remember or what you know. What is the first thought that comes to your mind? Active voice. What is active voice?
When we talk to a first person,
Okay, good. Some more answers?
passive means when we talk to third.
Okay. Do you know more than that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, so the active voice, okay, as you said, that you talk to someone on a direct note. And in passive, it's basically you talk to someone about someone else. So that is all you know about it. But there is some more things when you're preparing for your competitive exam, like NDA and other exams. You need to know more about it. So we will be studying now, okay? So basically, what you have learned in your school days is the active voice emphasizes the subject performing the action, while the passive voice emphasizes the action being done to the subject. This is what you have learned, right? Now, emphasizes here is to give special importance. Okay? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
But more than that, we are supposed to know while we are preparing for our UPSC. So, now, first of all, what is voice? Okay, write the definition for voice. Right, the term voice. The term voice is a term that is used to denote the term voice is that the term The term voice is a term that is used to denote the form of the verb which shows if the subject which shows if the subject in a given sentence is the doer or receiver of the action. I repeat once again. The term voice is a term that is used to denote the form of the verb which shows if the subject in a given sentence is the doer or receiver of the action. Clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, moving to the second point. The voice of a verb, the voice of a verb describes the relationship between the action and the participant. The voice of a verb describes the relationship between the action and the participant. That means in bracket, right? Subject or object in a sentence. Okay? Now I'll explain you. Now, what is voice? Basically, voice is somewhere the verb is there, okay? Where it shows the subject, whether it is going to be denoted to an action for a doer or receiver. That means if I'm telling Saurabh is a good boy, okay, that means I'm pointing at Saurabh, that is directly. But the receiver is who there? Saurabh is the receiver, getting a good term. Are you understanding? When it
Yes,
comes
ma'am.
to the next sentence, like verb, for example, if I say Atharva has done his work, now he's already done his work, so he's a receiver, right? So the action is he has done his work. So the verb is denoted there with Atharva participating in the action, and hence that verb shows the voice. Okay? Are you understanding? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Saurabh. Well, the next. So this is basically to tell you what voice is. So in voice, you have to remember that it denotes a verb, underline verb, highlight verb, then write it is the it is the subject where the doer or the receiver of the action, underline that, and then you have to also have the it's a relationship between. Dave, can you mute yourself, please? Dave, please mute yourself. Now, in the next, which I told you about the voice of a verb, underline, it is the relation between the action and the participant. That means the subject and the object. You need to know the subject and the object of a sentence. Okay. Now, under the voice, we have two main voice. So, write down. There are two voices. They are as follow. The first one is the active voice, and the second one is the passive voice. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now pay attention. Okay. Now we're going to study in a little detailed form. Now, what is active voice? The next highlight the topic. What is active voice? Write down. The active voice in a sentence. The active voice in a sentence denotes that the noun or pronoun. The active voice in a sentence denotes that the noun or pronoun that acts as the subject in the sentence is the doer of the action. The active voice in a sentence denotes that the noun or pronoun that acts as a subject in the sentence is the doer of the action. Got it? In other words, in other words, the subject performs the action or acts upon the verb. In other words, the subject performs the action or acts upon the verb. Okay? Now, put a star mark and write down a voice of verb, a voice of verbs used to indicate, used to indicate that the subject of a sentence, that the subject of a sentence is performing the action or causing the event or process described by the verb. I repeat, a voice of verbs used to indicate that the subject of a sentence is performing the action or causing the event or process described by the verb. Okay, this is the definition for active voice in detail. Now, here you see the active voice in a sentence denotes that the noun or pronoun. So, what you have to remember in a sentence is noun or a pronoun, underline. Now, this acts as a subject, okay? Whether the noun or the pronoun will act as a subject. That means is he or she in the sentence are the doer of the action, okay? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the next is what is passive voice? What is passive voice? Anybody?
About the third person.
About the
Third person.
but something more. Okay, so let's study. So
Subject that receives action.
okay, you're very near to the answer. Okay, well, I'll give you. The passive voice, on the other hand, represents the passive voice, on the other hand, represents that the subject is one acted upon by the action, that the subject is one acted, that the subject is one acted upon by the action or verb in the sentence. The passive voice, on the other hand, represents that the subject is one acted upon by the action or verb in the sentence. It can also be said that it can also be said that the passive voice indicates the passive voice indicates that the subject in the sentence is no longer active but passive. It can also be said that the passive voice indicates that the subject in the sentence is no longer active but passive. Now put a star mark and write down the passive voice is formed using be, B-E-B. The passive voice is formed using be and the past participle of a verb. And the past participle of a verb. The subject of a passive clause, the subject of a passive clause does not perform the action, does not perform the action expressed by the verb, but is affected by it. Did you write down?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so I'll explain you now what is passive voice. Now, in passive voice, as you said, you talk to the third person. But more than that, you need to know here one is acted on the action of a verb. Okay. So any verb which is there, there is a person who is acting on that verb, on the particular action. Simultaneously, you should also know that the subject does not remain any longer. Okay. So it is converted into the object. So the object in the sentence is more denoted by what? It is formed by using B, and there is something where you use tense. The tense that you use most of the time in the verb form is for your past participle. Okay, so basically the verb will be past. Are you understanding? So underline, mostly you'll have be word in the sentence for your passive voice, or you will also have your past participle for a verb. Underline it. Is it clear? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will see what is the exact difference between active and passive. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Before that, write down like maybe an asterisk sign or write a tip. Okay? How do you remember in an easy format? Now active voice, you'll have subject plus verb plus object. Got it? Active, you'll
Yes,
have
ma'am.
subject plus verb plus object. Now tell me what you'll have in passive.
Subject plus verb plus be plus okay.
What would you have? Tell me. In passive voice, what you'll have? In active voice, you'll have subject plus verb plus object. Tell me in passive voice what you'll have. Come on, tell me. Okay, do the vice versa of
What?
active.
Subject be plus verb object.
No. See, in active voice, I have given you the subject plus verb plus object. So tell me in passive voice what will happen. Now I gave you an example. In active voice, you'll have the subject first, then you'll have the verb plus object. Then in passive voice, you tell me what will be there. Just do ulta of active voice.
Object plus verb plus
Excellent. Who was that?
verb.
Huh. Okay. So in passive voice, you'll have the object first, plus you'll have the verb plus subject. Did you understand? Did you write down? Did you write?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you see a chart that I have displayed? I have shared you a screen. Can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can you see? Please
Yes, ma'am.
quickly jot it down in your book so that while I'm explaining, you can underline what I say and you can learn easily. Quickly draw this. I'll give you 2 minutes. The screen is visible for all.
Yes, ma'am.
Is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
clear? Are you able to see each word? Please
Yes,
write the
ma'am.
correct
Yes, ma'am.
spelling. Okay. How much you all have done? At least the first three?
Ma'am, this is a
Yeah, I'll wait, but I'm asking you, how much have you done? The first three?
First four.
Very good. Soham, Shravan, how much you all have done? Raviraj, Sanjeevni.
first three, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Done, ma'am.
Okay, everybody?
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am.
Okay, I'll wait. Let everyone finish. Okay, I will start explanation. Okay, I'll start with the explanation. The others, in meanwhile, can keep writing down. Okay, and also keep your ear to me. Okay, so look at the chart, students. The active and the passive voice. The first one in the active voice. Now, here the subject is performing the action. That means underline the subject and the action. So, you should remember if there is a proper person's name, okay, or a pronoun used. You have to see what kind of action that person is performing. So, for example, if I say Soham is drawing, now Soham is my subject and drawing becomes my action. Are you understanding? In active voice, it is the direct form. So I got the subject and the action. Is it clear? Now in your passive voice, okay, the subject is acted upon the verb or action in the sentence. That means now the subject is already acted. Okay, here in active voice, the subject was, they were performing the action. That means I said Soham is drawing. That means he's still drawing. Now here in passive voice, I'll say Soham has drawn it. Okay, or Soham finished the task. So finished becomes that he is already done with it. The action has been acted by Soham and it's completed. Are you understanding? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay. The second one, the active voice does not require a linking verb to make sense. Okay. Now it in the first form, Soham is drawing. That means it was a direct form. So it never linked anywhere to more of actions. So it made a complete sense of the sentence and hence that is an active voice. Did you understand? Now
Yes, ma'am.
here in the passive voice, they are using linking verb formed by the past participle of the main verb. Okay, the tense is already done, that is the past participle, and it is denoted with the verb. Okay, that means finished I used. Okay, so finished is your past participle and it is the verb also in the main sentence. Did you understand? So underline here does not link any verb. It makes a complete sense. So underline does not require linking verb to make sense. This next underline, it uses linking verb followed by what? Past participle. Underline that. And then the main verb. Did you understand? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The third one, the active voice focuses on the doer of the action. Now, whoever the person is, it will directly show that this doer's action. So it becomes active. For example, if I have to say, Shravan, Shravan is playing football. Okay. So Shravan is the doer and what action is performing? He is playing what? Football. Made complete sense of the sentence. Also denoted the verb action as playing. And who was the person? The doer is Shravan. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then in passive voice comes handy when the doer of the action is under. Now in this case, you will have Shravan has played football yesterday. So played is your again past participle and the action is already determined. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Moving
Yes, ma'am.
on to the
Yes,
fourth.
ma'am.
Now in fourth, as I told you, overall sentence, okay, what we performed. It is direct, it is clear and has a strong tone. That means it makes a complete sense. So underline. Direct, in active voice, the sentence is direct, it is clear and it is in strong tone. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Following the passive voice, in indirect, it is weak, subtle tone. Okay, that means it's not completely directed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Moving on to the example. Now, the example here is the first one in active voice. I decorated the hall. Now,
Hey,
tell me.
can you all give us the gift by the sentence?
Tell me what is the her. I decorated the hall. Now, tell me what is the action, who's the doer, and tell me what is the subject. Tell me in passive what is the object. Come on, children,
Ma'am,
interact.
can you repeat the question?
The question is right on the screen. The example is I decorated the hall. So now you explain me what is it in active form. Tell me who's the doer and tell me what is the action. When it goes to the passive, the hall was decorated by me. So here you tell me what is the past participle. Also tell me what is the action of the verb and why it is passive.
First sentence, I is the doer and decorated is the action.
Okay. I is your.
Doer.
Okay. So what is that? It's the subject. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me what is the action in that sentence. That
Decorated.
means the verb. Yes. And tell me in the passive.
Me is the subject. The
Very
hall
good.
is the object. And
Hmm.
was decorated is the past participle.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. The second one. Devi gave Shanti a gift. Raviraj, you will answer me. Devi gave Shanti a gift. Now tell me who's the doer. Tell me what's the action. Very bad. He left the meeting. Who's that? Bharat, make sure you tell your teacher whoever is around.
Devi is doer.
Very good, Praniti.
Action is give.
Okay. Passive. Shanti was given a gift by Devi. Who will answer? Saurabh? Saurabh, would you like to answer? Okay, Soham, answer. Soham?
Devi's doer.
Answering, not answering. Soham?
Gave is work.
Okay.
Devi is doer. Gave is verb.
No, see, was given becomes past participle here. Okay.
Devi gave Shanti a gift.
No, we are talking about Shanti was given a gift by Devi. So was given get becomes the past participle, okay, which is the main verb. Okay. Gave becomes given here. So it
Given,
is,
given.
yeah, it becomes the main verb. Okay. And gift is your object. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next one which we'll do is in the next class, that is a little deeper, where you need to know the tenses. Okay. So that we'll do tomorrow. But before that, I will also complete one more part. Okay. Look at the screen. Change of pronouns. Okay. Very, very important. You should know how to change them. Okay. Now in active, it will be I. And when it goes to passive, it becomes me. For example, if you see in the previous chart, you have it in your book. I decorated the hall. So in active, it was I. And when it went to passive, what happened? The hall was decorated by me. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Now you have to make sentences out of all these words. So quickly write this, prepare this chart. Okay. Change of pronouns. You should know active and passive voice. I becomes me. We becomes us. He becomes him. She becomes her. They becomes them. It remains as it. Okay. Quickly draw this, and once you have done, let me know. We'll start doing the sentence.
Done, ma'am.
Good. Others?
Done, ma'am.
Good. Done, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I already explained you about I and me. Okay, now I want someone to tell me a sentence where we is there, and when it gets to passive, it becomes us. So prepare a sentence quickly and read out. So everybody pick one word so that I'll get to know who's preparing for what. Who's taking we?
Word.
Okay, good. He? Saurabh, you want to take he?
Ma'am Pranita.
Okay, Pranita will take he. She who will take? Sanjeevni? Sanjeevni, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, she you will be taking. They who will take they? Soham, you will take they?
Shravan.
Shravan will take. Okay. It. Atharva, take it. Atharva? Atharva, are you there? Why you all don't respond? Only few students respond. What about others? You only join class and sleep? When you're called out, you don't respond. What happened? Varad, is Atharva there around or no?
Ma'am, actually, we are in the other class. They are in the other class.
Okay, okay. So tell me who's going to take it? Soham, would you?
It Anushka.
Okay, Anushka, fine. Once you're done with sentence, let me know. Who had taken the first sentence? Varad, are you ready?
Just a second.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm ready.
Yes. Read. We will
Passive voice.
support their
We
views.
will support their views.
Okay. Their
Passive
views are
voice. Their views
supported
are
by
supported
us.
by us.
Very good, Varad. Next. Okay, that would be your homework tomorrow as we come. We'll discuss. Okay. And the next topic, write down and keep. We will be learning rules to be followed when converting the active voice to passive voice according to tenses. Okay. So tomorrow we'll
Yes,
start
ma'am.
with the new topic under the active and passive voice. I hope so far everybody understood. Are you
Yes, ma'am.
understanding? Was it
Yes,
easy to
ma'am.
learn?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you finding the lecture good, bad, okay,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
not
Good, ma'am.
interested? For everything, yes?
Yes.
Good, ma'am.
Is it interesting? Are you bored? Are you understanding? What is it? Atharva, what is your take home? Praniti?
We are understanding, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Understanding, ma'am.
Okay. Praniti? Done. Saurabh? Soham, Shravan? Varad?
Ma'am,
I understand, ma'am.
Okay.
ma'am,
Yes.
I'm not Praniti, I'm Pranita.
Okay, Pranita. Next. So all are understanding, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want you to complete this task as your homework and get back tomorrow with the sentences, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, dear
Yes,
students.
ma'am.
Have a good day.
I want to